If a 38-year-old woman is able to pull a 3,000-pound car off of her child, why do we find it so hard to do the work that we have to do? Hello, my name is Solane. We talk all things self-improvement, and we are going to talk about how you aren't actually procrastinating, but doing something that you do all the time without thinking. And I'll even give you a free resource that I think will be really helpful later. So computers are able to take data and create usable resources for us to use. You search up a hot dog on Google, a lot goes into processing that information. It takes effort. Now what happens if you search up how to make a hot dog while simultaneously telling it to find every single Celine Dion song lyric with the word I in it? All that information could put the computer into overdrive and it will literally stop working. Now what does this have to do with you and procrastination? Just like computers, we use the data we receive from around us and create usable resources to help us navigate our environment. But just like computers, too much information will put us into overdrive, and when that happens, we stop working. Thankfully, our brains have found a way to bypass the initial effort it takes to analyze information and make decisions upon them. These shortcuts can be very effective, but it's also our fatal flaw. When you have an assignment due at 11:59 or some kind of work task that you have to complete that you feel is too big, we use data like this to analyze the task and make assumptions that it requires more effort than it actually does. And if we know that the amount of information that we have to process requires more effort, you become overwhelmed by the amount of information about the task because you believe it requires more effort. So how can we make these tasks seem less overwhelming so we don't have to think about procrastinating on them? It is to change the perceived effort of the task itself by either breaking up your big task into smaller chunks. If you have a project that is due in 5 days, do not do it all in one day. Break it up and spread out your project within those 5 days so you're not actually putting in as much effort, but you are still doing an equal amount of work. This one may sound a little bit counterproductive, but I would not be telling you this if I didn't use it myself. You will only be doing the task for 2 minutes. It is called the 2-minute rule. Why this works is because sometimes our biggest obstacle is literally just getting started. You're literally fighting the first law of motion. So do the task for at least 2 minutes. This will build the momentum into actually doing the work because you're already doing it. Now, I understand that procrastination can be very hard to get a hold of, so I made a free procrastination kit with a lot of helpful and fast tips and tricks when you need to stop procrastinating fast. But procrastination is a little difficult to bypass, and it requires something a little bit more solid than tips and tricks. So watch this video next to learn how. Also, by the time of this recording, we have finally made it to 2,000 subscribers. I'm extremely happy about this. I like the family that we're creating here, and I just want you to know that you can't get out. Yeah, you can't back out now. You're stuck with me. So for anybody who's watching this who isn't already subscribed, subscribe if you haven't. It's really fun. And remember, anyone can do any amount of work provided it isn't the work he is supposed to be doing at the moment.